Hey, Coach Colin here. Today we're going to talk about food, okay? There's some scary research out there that about 70% of our athletes don't consume enough calories just to get them through their day. And a lot of this is without them being athletic and doing sports, just being alive in the day. They're not eating enough calories to balance that out. And that's a huge problem when we think about wanting to perform at an elite level, or even just at a better level than they currently at. If you're spending a lot of time doing sports skills and all these other things that are sports related, but you haven't spent a second thinking about how you're going to fuel for these things, that is a huge missing piece in your nutrition. Now, a lot of you are focused student first. If you're not eating before school, you're not fueling your brain. Your brain consumes a tremendous amount of calories in a day. And if you're starving your brain, you probably notice your first couple periods of school are not probably your best best time of the day, right? And this can be simply fixed with getting up 5 minutes earlier and having some food prior to school. So if you are looking at what you ate in a day, and you have at least 3 meals, we like to have 3 meals, 2 to 3 snacks, depending on how active our athletes are. If it doesn't have a protein, it doesn't have a vegetable, it doesn't have a carb in that meal, it's not a meal. You've got to think about eating meals. I know lunch at school, there's some social stuff that can be going on there. A lot of kids will opt for having a bag of chips, like it's the cool thing to do, not realizing that your friends may not be needing to perform later in that day. You've got to get that meal in. You've got to eat school lunch, or even better, bring your own food so you can control the quality of the food. So if your athlete needs help putting together 3 meals a day with a couple snacks and keeping accountable to that, reach out to me. We'd love to help your athlete succeed with their nutrition for being a student and for being an athlete. Reach out to me. Look forward to seeing you around the turf.